All right, it says I'm live. I'm going to believe him. Hey guys, welcome to Box Talk with Moonie Dee. Tonight, no Dee because she's not feeling real well. She's very bummed out that she can't be here with you guys. She said to send her love, and she will be back ASAP. We're assuming next week she'll be back on. She's just feeling a little bit under the weather today, so she's going to take a little bit of a break. So, you guys are stuck with me for tonight. And I want to welcome each and every one of you in, whether you're watching on Facebook, all the different pages on Facebook from Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry, Ghostbox Chronicles, on and on and on, to YouTube, Twitch, wherever you might be watching from. Welcome. It's good to have you here. Go ahead and type in where you're from. Say hi, and I'd love to get to see everybody who is here. Just waiting for some comments to come popping up, guys. We're going to be doing some readings tonight, so I'm excited about that. We'll be doing some card readings, intuitive readings. We'll be doing Ghost Box. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hi, Kathy King. Good to see you. Hi. Welcome. I do see some people starting to pop in here. If you guys don't mind, you could do me a favor and please share the feed. It's going to do a huge favor for me because I'm not going to be able to share the way I normally do when Dee's here, because sometimes when she's doing readings right off the bat, I can stop and share a little bit. But if you guys could share it for me, I would definitely appreciate that. Let's see here. Just looking at a few people here. I see, who all do we have in here? We've got Jean. Hi. Michelle's here. Hi. Martha Laura, hello. Donna Marie, hi. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. We're starting to jump up in numbers now. Hi, Karen. Stephen Frazier, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by tonight. Definitely do appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Hetty, Nicole. We're starting to get some people in here. So, guys, do me a favor. Keep sharing, please. Thank you. I know it's a weird time, right? This isn't our normal night. It's not our normal time, but we've had an interesting schedule this week. My stepson had a game yesterday, so that did not allow us to jump on yesterday, and we wanted to make sure to get on tonight, which isn't a normal night either, a little bit early, and see if we could catch you guys and get some readings for you guys. That's the most important thing right now, is to try to help out and get you guys some readings and get a bunch of people to get the help that they need. I want to thank, we're in South Texas, by the way, down in the valley in the southernmost part of Texas, and I want to thank Gilly, the DJ last night, and McCarthy's Irish Pub here in Brownsville. We were the official hosts for the karaoke contest that was going on last night, and it was a lot of fun. Amazing people came and participated and won the contest. I just want to thank everybody who participated and came and hung out with us on a Wednesday night. You don't know how many people are going to show up on a Wednesday, but it was pretty packed. We had a really good night. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so anyways, and like I said, guys, if you missed it in the beginning, Dee's feeling a little bit under the weather tonight, so she told me to tell you guys that she misses you and she's looking forward to getting back next week. Okay, let's see if we have anybody here who wants to jump into some readings. I've got Donna Marie says, hi, can I have a reading, please? Yeah. If you're just looking for a general reading, I'm probably going to go with fortune cards, because these are the cards that I actually connect with the most. Dee and I got these together, and we kind of both use them. There's certain cards of hers that I won't touch because she says, those are mine. Her butterfly cards, that's all her. Her angel cards, that is D 100%. But we both do readings with the fortune cards, Archangel Michael, and I think the love cards too are okay, so we can pull from there as well. So let me go ahead and see. So you're just looking for a general reading, Donna Marie. Let's see what we can pull for you. I'm going to go ahead and go with the first card that comes popping up here. We're going to go 3 cards for you. Since we don't have a ton of people in here right now, we're going to go ahead and see if we can do a 3-card reading for you, and I'll kind of break it all down as it comes up. Okay, good card right off the bat. I don't know exactly what you have going on. Of course, you can't see it on this background, but the card that came up first is the Talisman card, and it means you're destined to succeed. Whatever you're in right now, whatever this project that you're in, or if it's work-related, love, it doesn't make a difference. You're destined to succeed. So all those feelings that you're having right now, that things are moving in the right direction, they are. So definitely keep moving with that. But in the same sense, the second card that comes up, and I know you can't really see it here, is the hindrance card. And it says, fate has blocked this path for you. Now, what I feel with that is it doesn't have anything to do with the first card that popped up, but I feel like there's a situation as an outlier for you that keeps coming back over and over again, and you're trying to get a different result from the same situation. So you keep trying to make something happen. It's just not working. But you kind of keep pushing at it. This is the time to let it go. Okay. And then the last card that comes popping up is the Oracle card. Basically, this is telling you to seek wisdom from elders or guides. And that's just saying, in regards to the situation right before that, the hindrance card is that instead of trying to force things, go and speak to somebody, whether it's your spirit guides or somebody who might be more knowledgeable here on earth, that leads you in the right direction or can kind of push you in the right direction. So I hope that helps. All right. So we'll go ahead and put those back. And let's see. I'm just trying to grab readings as randomly as I can. Since we're on a different night tonight, guys, it's not going to be as busy, I don't think, which is probably good for you guys. Donna Marie, I hope that made sense. All right. So I'm going to grab Nicole next. Got her right here. And she is asking, my week has been a roller coaster. Would love a spirit reading, please. With you, Nicole, I'm really kind of feeling the Archangel Michael cards. I feel like we're going to definitely get a message from Archangel Michael. I think that he wants to tell you something directly. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do. Guys, continue to share the feed for me. I really do appreciate it. Let's see here. Hi to everybody who's tuning in right now. So we've got Nicole is saying she has had a roller coaster week. She needs to get a reading. And I want to get a direct message from Archangel Michael because he is very good about providing these things. Okay, and this is just great advice as it comes through, and I don't know if you'll be able to see. But it says positive thoughts create positive results. So, Nicole, as we've always talked about, and you've been a part of the Spirit family for a long time, our jewelry family and the Box Talk family, manifestation is everything, right? So all these things that are going on with you right now, all the craziness, the ups and downs, and I feel like it's more downs than ups right now, put it that way. Remember, as hard as it is to see sometimes, you control your destiny. You manifest everything that happens. And I know sometimes that really kind of sucks, right? Because when bad things are happening, you're like, why? Why is this taking place? Somehow, some way, your thoughts are being projected out and creating those negative situations. So it's really important that you gather your energy and you project out the reality that you want. So it's not just a matter of saying, oh, I wish things were better. I can't wait till things get better. Or why me? Woe is me. What you need to do is, regardless of how bad things are or how out of control things feel, what you really need to do is focus in and state what your reality is. And I know that sounds a little crazy. Like a lot of the times when people pray, please, please help. Oh, God, help me. That begging is going to attract begging, right? It's going to attract desperation. It's not going to attract the positive thoughts. So whether it be in manifestation or be in prayer, what you want to do is you want to state that things are turning out the way that you want. I'm so glad that my life is steady and calm. Thank you. Dear God, I'm so grateful that you've given me such an amazing life. And that all of my situations are taken care of the way that they're supposed to be. You're stating it. You're putting it out there. You're not praying in the sense of begging. You're praying in the sense of stating your manifestations and allowing them to take place. So I'm hoping that makes sense for you. And Nicole says, I've been, things so too hard to remember, active. Yeah, yep. It's okay. I know, and sometimes we can lose our way, right? We can lose that manifestation if we're not careful. So always go back to the fundamentals, go back to the basics, and just remember, you create your reality. That's what the universe wants for you. It wants you to create your reality, and it doesn't want anyone to struggle, and it doesn't want anybody to be unhappy. It wants you to receive the things that you should have. Okay, so remember that. Let's see here. I'm going to grab another one here. Mary says, hi, Chris. Hope you and Dee are well. Shared out. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, Dee's a little bit under the weather tonight, but she's going to be okay. She'll be back for the next one. I have a feeling it's going to be fine. Let's see here. I'm going to grab this one. RBL, Robin Brandt Lopez says, tell me like it is, Chris. Uh-oh. What the heck is happening lately? Oh boy. RBL, I could really get into some deep stuff for you. It goes back to what we talked about with Nicole in the last reading, is sometimes our manifestations can get a little skewed. They can start going in the wrong direction. We don't even realize it's happening. It just takes one event to kind of throw us off a little bit, and pretty soon things are going in a completely different direction. So it's very important to make sure that you understand that and that you are able to kind of gather that energy back in and change things. Now, with you, and we haven't had a lot of chance to talk lately with the crazy new schedule, but I have definitely sensed massive chaos around you. And I think most of it is internal. I think that you've been doing a lot of questioning lately. So I want to go ahead and jump in here and see if I can get you an answer. And I think we just have to pull one card on this. I think that it's going to be just a one carder, and let's see what comes popping out here. Here we go. Okay, RBL, check it out. Winds of Change card. I never pull this card, never ever. Your surroundings will undergo transition, okay? So I think you've been feeling this lately. I think you've been feeling, it doesn't mean necessarily physical change, whatever the case might be, but I think a lot of, what I sense with you is ideologies are starting to shift a little bit. I think you're seeing different things than you have in the past in certain situations. And I think people around you are starting to reveal their true colors a little bit more, and it's becoming very obvious to you. So if you guys have been following anything that has to do with the solar flares that are going on, all the kind of chaos and craziness that's going on in the universe, we're really becoming much more aware. We're taking new steps into the next world, into the new world, right? So everybody talks about the new age and the new earth and the new things, but yeah, we really genuinely are in the midst of a transition. And I think that you'll find right now, and this goes out to you, RBL, but everybody else who's here with us too, you're going to have the enlightened people, right? You're going to have the people that get it and they understand, and they feel very lost right now because it feels like, you know, you're letting go of the old and moving into the new, but we still don't know what the new is, right? And the more that you're enlightened, the people who are around you who haven't taken that next step, it's going to be very hard for you to relate to them. It's going to be very hard for you to have conversations because you're literally seeing from completely different points of view. And I feel like you've been seeing this more and more lately. But I want to encourage you and say, it's okay. It's going to get easier. It's going to take some time, but please try to keep that energy focused, keep moving forward. And I think that you're going to be really happy with how everything turns out. So I hope that helps, RBL. Let me know if that resonates with you at all. Let's see here. Just grabbing these randomly, guys. Okay, I've got Madeline here. She says, do you see any changes coming my way? Okay, this is Madeline. I'm looking at your picture right now. Do you see any changes coming your way? Yes, Madeline, I see significant changes coming your way. I'm going to pull a card on this for you if you don't mind. Yeah, there's a lot, and I talk about creative chaos energy that's kind of going on right now. You're definitely experiencing that, and a lot of, I don't want to say fear. Fear is a bad thing. You've been very concerned with certain situations. Just put it that way. Let's see here. I'm just going to grab. Okay, so I'm going to pull one card for you, Madeline. Okay, we pulled the Griffin card. Honor and good luck. This is a great card, okay? Just because you're doubting yourself right now and you're doubting your surroundings, possibilities, situations, you are feeling very lost right now, the universe is taking you in the right direction. There's no doubt about it that you are being guided, you're being controlled, not in a bad way, but they are taking you where you need to go. So one thing I would suggest doing is really get into some good meditation, listen to your guides, what your guides tell you. They're going to point you in the right direction. Some people call it a gut feeling or the voice you hear, whatever. It's your guides. Your guides are there specifically to help you to get you where you need to be. The longer you fight that, the more timid you are, the longer it's going to take for you to reach that destination. And remember, manifest, manifest, manifest. So important. So important. I hope that helps. Oh, and RBL says that resonated with her. Good. Maria Christine says, hey, do you see my surgery going well tomorrow? Let's see, Maria, I do. I think it's going to turn out the way that it's supposed to. And I think you've been putting a lot of obvious concern in for, good reasons. But I do see things turning out to be good for you. I just want to go ahead and pull a card for you and see if I can get determination from them as well. Wow. Okay, so the card that popped up is the Maiden card. And this talks about new relationships of all kinds developing. So I don't see this as a romantic relationship, but I do see good things coming your way. I get something professionally. There's something with a job that you either have now or you're going to have soon, where you make some really good contacts and you build an amazing support system that comes out of it. This surgery is just a necessary step that you need to take, but you're going to learn something. And a lot of times when we go through these procedures, we come out on the other side thinking about things differently, looking at things differently, and I definitely see that with you. There's going to be even more value on life coming from you. I can feel that. And I really think you're going to start looking at things from a new perspective that's going to do nothing but good things. So I hope that helps. You are very welcome, Miss Madeline. My good friend Chris Cumming, I don't get to see her enough anymore, says, "Hi Chris, any messages from spirit or guides for me?" Yeah. Wow, you've really, I just want to say before we pull a card, and I'm going to pull a card, but I feel like you've really settled in. You went through kind of a situation where you might have felt a little bit lost or out of place, or I'm not sure what that's all about, but I feel like your energy is starting to settle, and I think that there's nothing but good things in that. I think that you are really starting to understand happiness now, and I don't know what that means, but I hope that means something to you. All right, I'm going to pull a card from Archangel Michael, and his message to you is to forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. So if you're holding on to something right now, if you're feeling like there's a situation you should have done something else, you could have done something else, you should have done it better, let it go. That's something that you're never going to be able to solve. You just need to let those things fall away, and that's really going to allow you to take the next step in where you need to go. And I hope that helps. Let's see here. Just a nice message from Mary. She says, "Sending prayers your way, Maria Christine. I'm in recovery from my own, so I know how stressful it can be, and it definitely can be. Yeah, absolutely." I'm just going to go right below here, and we've got Desi Renee. She says, "Hi, Chris. Hi. Can I get a reading or message from my guides or dad?" Yeah. I am going to go ahead and say, I want to go, back to Archangel Michael. I'm just feeling Archangel Michael is really wanting to talk to you guys and come through right now. Okay, I'm going to tell you this, and this relates to your dad. Okay, there's been a lot of signs happening lately, and I don't know exactly what those signs are. I feel like he's been trying to give you messages, let you know he's around. Times of questioning, times of trouble. I feel like he's still trying to reach out to you and let you know that he's there, very present. But I do also feel like your guides have been calling out to you and trying to get you to move in a little bit of a different direction. So let's go and see what Archangel Michael has to say about that. Okay, here we go. You and your loved ones are safe, and I do feel like this has been a concern for you. When I pull this card, it just tells me all those concerns that you're having right now, whether it be about illness or a situation, a financial situation. What am I going to do? There's a lot of panic in that card, right? That is your guides. That's the Archangel Michael saying to you, hey, it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. We have this handled. Sometimes you literally have to relinquish control and let the universe put you in the spot that you need to be, okay? And I know that can be difficult. I'm a person, for myself, Aries, I want everything to happen the way that I want it to happen. But the one thing you can't do is tell the universe how it's going to go. You can state your intention, you can state your manifestation, but you have to allow the universe to come in and do it their way, okay? Very, very important. That's funny. Moon Goddess Love says, "Chris is hot. Wash hands." Love that. That is funny. All right. We got Queen Amber Meldrum says, "Donna Marie Higby inboxed me for your aura reading." Now, I will tell you this, guys. That is a no-no here. That is a no-no in our little group. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that and say, please don't do that anymore. That's not nice. Let me go ahead and block that user. Bye-bye. Okay, so now that is done. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Yeah, Troll is gone. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Okay, I've got Renee Jerome says, "Be right back to come to clear." Oh, okay. "Be right back. Time to call the courthouse. I put in motion today. Going to see if it was approved." I feel like it's going to be, Renee. I feel like it's moving in the right direction. All right, I'm going to grab this one from Susan. She says, I lost my mom over 3 weeks ago. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you do miss her. Any messages from her or is it too early? No. It's never too early to reach out to them. You know, when we make the transition, when we leave, should that person cross through the light and become what we call an intelligent spirit, they're usually able to communicate right away. It's not a situation where there has to be a waiting period or anything like that. It's just people on our side, you know, we all have different beliefs and customs and things like that. And some people think, oh no, it's too soon or sometimes it might be too hard to reach out to somebody. But to me, the greatest gift that you can give someone is the knowledge that that other person has crossed over, they've moved over to the other side, and that they're okay, and that they're doing all right, and that, you know, they're still in contact with you. I just think that that's a great message. So I want to go ahead and pull a card for you from Archangel Michael, because he is my connection to the other side, my heavenly connection, when it's not the spirit box and technicians. So I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay. Direct message from your mom is to have confidence. She wants you to have confidence. Yeah, so this is a continuation of something that the two of you had discussed in life. And I feel like this is just sage advice, motherly advice. I feel like she's trying to push you in the direction that she always had. And she's just continuing that same idea, that same energy. And she wants you to know not only that, but she's helping. She's helping you. It's so important you need to know that. And, you know, Susan, if I'm able to grab you, I would love to try to bring her through on the box as well. I tried to bring her through on the box if that's a possibility. So, oh, that's so sweet. She says, thank you, Mommy. Very, very awesome. Okay, let's see. I'm going to grab another one here. Got Benny over on YouTube. He says, hi, Chris. Can you pull a card for me? Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to go fortune cards for you. That's what I'm feeling right now. Let's go ahead and do fortune cards and see what we get popping up. Guys, please continue to share. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there it is. 2 cards. Okay, we're doing 2 cards. They came out at the same time. First one that popped up. Okay, so you got, yes, for 1 card, you got 2. The first one that comes up is the unicorn, which is awesome. Good fortune and friendship. That means good things are coming to you, positive. It's all about good people being around you, establishing new relationships, and allowing those energies to come in. They are coming. Make sure that you accept new friends that are coming in. And the second card that I pulled back behind that is the seer, which is to follow your intuition. Now, when we're talking about following your intuition, I will tell you that I feel like that has something to do with career. I feel like that has something to do with you making decisions where you're currently employed. I wanted to say future, but no, I think that this is a current situation. So please, please pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Let's see here. I'm going to grab this next one. I've got Kathy King. She's got like John Lennon glasses. That's pretty cool. Okay, so she says, please, any messages from my daddy or my sister? I'm going to go ahead, since we're still in the first portion of the show, I'm going to go back to Archangel Michael and see if he has a direct message from them for you. And he really does work as the connection, the host, the ambassador. Let me see if I can go ahead and get a message. Okay, so this is for Kathy King, reaching out to her dad or sister, either one on the other side, wants to get a message from them. What do you see? Okay, it's a big one, especially when we're doing this kind of thing. Believe and trust. Believe and trust. Essentially, you know, that can go a lot of different ways. What I'm picking up with that one is that this has to do with spirituality. I think there's been some doubt lately. I don't know if that's a conscious doubt or a subconscious doubt, but I do feel a disconnection for you in a certain sense. Not that you want that to happen, but I feel like you feel a little removed. They are letting you know that, yes, absolutely, everything you know to be good and everything you know to be true is there. Allow them to give you signs. Allow them to come through and confirm things for you. It doesn't have to be so hard. It really doesn't. You can just allow them to come in. With your sister, I wanted to say this. I get something to do with symbolism, and this is something probably that you two had in life. But I do feel I do feel that she's been trying to give you some messages, and also from your dad, talking about money, but when I see money, I see change, like, dimes and nickels and pennies and stuff like that. So hopefully that makes sense for you. Really quickly, Lori James, where's Dee? She is not feeling well tonight, so she has taken the night off, but she will be back next week. And I will just try to have to fill in until she gets back. Okay. Let's see. I've got Crystal, sweet Crystal Rosamino. Any messages for my dad? Yeah, again, I'm sorry for your loss, Crystal. It doesn't make it any easier when you know it's coming. It's still impossible. I understand that. So let me go ahead and pull an Archangel Michael card for you and see if we can get a direct message from him. And then hopefully later on, again, if maybe we can use the box and see if he'll come through on there, maybe use his own voice to come through and talk to you, that would be great. Okay, I'm going to pull this card. The card that comes up. Okay, he's talking to you about self-respect. And again, much like the other reading that we had a couple of minutes ago, I feel like this is a conversation you guys had several times together, face to face. He's still pushing the same idea. It's just that now he sees things from a different perspective, and I think he's going to continue to kind of preach the same things from over there. The good thing about that, a lot of good things about that, but the good thing about that I see is that his personality has absolutely transferred and shifted, and I do feel very much that he made the transition. I feel like that he did go through the light, but we can confirm that a little bit later. So hopefully we can figure that out. Let's see. I think it's Lee. I hope I got that right. Where do I need to message you to get on these lives? Right here. This is the place. Yeah, when it's me and Dee, it's the two of us trying to pick messages, and when it's just me, I'm definitely not as good. I'm just trying to grab as many as I possibly can, and I know I miss some, and I apologize. It's just whatever I'm led to, I just kind of click on it. So keep trying. If you have a question, if you want to get a reading, let me know. All right, I'm going to grab this one from Karma. It says, I feel like I'm having dark energy around me. My dog I had for years died suddenly. I'm so sorry. Then my dear cat also died suddenly. Oh no. My sister? Oh no. Okay. So Karma, yeah, it seems like this is all happening inside the house, and it's interesting. Before I even get to the part that we talked about with the house, I do feel that some of this negative energy is emanating not from the house itself, but the land. Now, I don't know anything about the land where you're on, but I do sense that the energy is inside the land. I feel that the vibration might have come up, and that might be the reason that you're starting to experience things more suddenly now. Sometimes when frequencies change, and the frequencies around here have been changing a lot lately all around the earth. So, when things become, imbalance or just out of balance, you'll see crazy coincidences happen. You'll see energy start to spike, and sometimes, unfortunately, we get negative things that come popping up. It gives it the energy to come back out. When we're talking about this, I get the feeling, again, that this has to do with the land, and I do feel that there have been some things that happened on that land that were not so good, and I think it's been triggered. I do feel that there's an intelligence to it. I don't think it's just a random energy. I do feel like there's an intelligent energy that's with that. One thing I would suggest to you is to definitely sage. That would be very, very important. Sage and salt. If you don't know how to do that, you can go ahead and inbox me, and I'd be happy to give you a quick little lesson on how to do that for yourself. Because I do feel like you need to get that energy away from you as quickly as possible. Remove it from the home. So let's see here. Let me grab this one here. I've got Lori Jerome wants a card for encouragement, or should I do a ghost box to talk to my grandma? Well, let's go ahead and pull a card. We'll see if you get on the ghost box too. I just want to go ahead and see if we can pull a fortune card and see what comes out of that. See if maybe we can give you some encouragement, some positivity, and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, this is as good as it gets. Okay, so the Knight, triumph over adversity. This card came popping up. Basically, this means it's going to be okay. It's going to work. You are going to triumph over the adversity, and obviously we know that you've got a lot of adversity you're up against. We've talked about that before. But you're moving in the right direction, and with you and your energy, I do sense that you started to move into a better space. I think that you're the way you're manifesting right now is from more of a place of light than it used to be, and I think that you're letting go of some of the past anger and things like that. So yeah, I do see things turning out pretty well with that. Karma, you are very, very welcome. I'm glad that I could do that for you. I'm just going to see. I lost my place here, guys. Hold on. D is in the chat room, guys. D is in the chat room. All right. I'm going to do Lisa Renee Williams. Can you give me anything? This is my first time here. Yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and pull a fortune card for you and see what I can get. Now, I will tell you, with your energy right now, I'm definitely sensing chaos. I'm getting a very chaotic energy, a little bit sad. So I want to see if we can pull something for you that makes sense. Okay. And I think this is going to make a ton of sense for you. You have to let me know. The hourglass, it just means time is of the essence. The time is now. Stop delaying, stop procrastinating. Really have to start moving in a new direction, or push forward on a project that has been sitting there kind of idle. I don't necessarily see you as a procrastinator for the most part, but I do sense that there's something that you've been holding off on, and I think it's really, really important that you get started with this right away. Okay. Hopefully that helps. I was going to tell you guys, let me see if I can find this here really quickly. All right. Dee and I own a company called Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry. It's all about the magic jewelry. Check this out.
Hi, welcome to Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry. I'm Dee Garcia.
I'm Chris Moon.
We're both practitioners and the owners of the world's only magically charged, handcrafted crystal jewelry.
Make sure to join us this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for one of our amazing pop-up sales. You won't be disappointed. Just click the link below and you'll be able to like our page and follow us. We'll see you there.
See you there.
Okay, we're back. Hi, everybody. So we have 3 sales every single week with Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry. We do them all on Facebook right now on the Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry page. Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. We start up about 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, and we go for about 2 hours. We do every type of crystal you can possibly imagine. We do custom jewelry. We do very witchy practitioner types of items. So the best part about it, we have an amazing crystal family, and everybody comes and hangs out and has a really good time, helps each other out. And all you have to do is go over to Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry on Facebook, and it's MAGICK, Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry. Like the page, turn on the notifications, and once you do that, you'll be able to know whenever we go live. And you can come hang out with us. But I encourage everybody to come and have a lot of fun. So thank you in advance. Yes, and RBL put it up for me. Thank you, RBL. I appreciate that. Let's see here. I saw one I want to grab really quickly when we're just coming out of break. Renee says, my motion was denied to serve by mail. Irritated, calming down, got mint chocolate chip ice cream. Hey, that's all you need to do. Remember, and I'm going to keep preaching this because I do this all the time, you have to keep manifesting. You got to keep manifesting. Get the reality that you want by manifesting the reality that you want. Even though things feel a certain way or seem to be a certain way, it's not. It's how you want it to be. Just put it out there and always give thanks. All right. I've got Ashley here. She says, hi, Chris. Hi. I was wondering if you see a baby in my very near future. You know, I am feeling it. We say very near future. I'm going to say year end. I'm getting kind of that year end vibe thing. But let me go ahead and see what we get in the fortune cards, because I think we're going to find out. Interesting. And I don't know who this is applying to in this certain situation. It's the serpent. And it talks about a sly or subtle approach being needed for this particular thing. So we're talking about the baby coming. Yeah, this I feel, I don't feel this has to do with the baby. I feel like this has to do with the family dynamic that's going to arise from the situation. So just kind of keep your eyes open. Nothing bad. I'm not saying anything bad's going on, but I do feel like the birth announcement is going to cause a little bit of drama. I know that sounds weird, but it's kind of the feeling that I get. Let's see. Melly loves that. Thank you, Melly. Jean says, would love a reading or a message from Keith. Let's go ahead and do Archangel Michael, because I think that's going to be our best way to get a message directly from him or your guides. We'll see who comes through. So let's see who is here. All right. Message for Jean. Message for Jean. All right. All right. Message comes through. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. So whenever I see that and he's asking you to call him in, he's saying, you don't have to handle whatever the situation is alone. I'm here for you. I will help you with it. The universe will help you with it. God will help you with it. So you don't have to be out there on the island. Sometimes it's just easier to reach out and ask for that help. And now I also think that goes for Keith as well. I think that's him saying, hey, even though I'm not physically here, I'm here. And when you call out to him, he's going to be able to help you with whatever you're dealing with. Okay, so I hope that helps. Jim Wood, my old buddy, says, hey, Chris, would you let me know how the other side is taking care of my wife, Jane, in the hospital? Sure. And I think, again, we're going to go Archangel Michael on this one. I'll make sure that we have this all taken care of. And guys, do me a favor. Please continue to share the feed. I'm alone here tonight. I can't share. So if you guys can help me share, I do appreciate that. Okay. The message that comes through on this one is, Jim, be gentle with yourself, okay? And the interpretation I get from that one is that while you're concerned about what's going on with her, they've got her. They're protecting her. They're doing everything they can, the best that they possibly can. But in the meantime, make sure that you're taking care of yourself in this whole thing. It's easy to get lost in worrying about someone or taking care of someone and just forget that we have to exist first and true. Like we talk about the idea of when the airplane the oxygen mask pops down and all that. A lot of people think you would put the oxygen mask on your baby if you had a baby, but no, you got to put the oxygen mask on yourself first, because if you don't have air, you're not going to be able to take care of everybody else. And that's this particular answer for you right now, is that really important that you take care of yourself, because you're going to need to be there for her. I do get the sense that this is going to be a struggle for a little while. I think that this one's going to be kind of tough, but I'm sending you guys good energy, and I'm really hoping that everything turns out well for her and for you as well. Okay, I've got Leslie Hilliard. Can you give me something about what direction my life is taken? Career, health, or family? Thank you. Yes, I can do that, Leslie. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the fortune cards because it just makes sense right now. I'm being guided to give you 3 cards. I think that it's important that I give you 3 cards. I think that that's going to tell more of the story and see if we can get you a definitive answer about where you're going, because I feel like you're a little lost right now. So let's go and see. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Was not expecting that one. Okay, so I'll show you what we have here. The first card that came up on this one is the Gate, and this is the barrier that keeps you from your goal, right? So this is the situation that's going on right now. I get the career portion of this. I get that career is all about this right now. You feel like you're trapped, stuck, locked out. And I gotta tell you, it's not fair what's happening to you right now. It's not. But in that same sense, you can change that. You literally can manifest what you need out of that situation. I want you to really think outside the box when it comes to career. I want you to think about different possibilities that your skill set could provide. And I'm supposed to say in a private setting. I don't know what that means, but I think you're moving in the right direction. Okay. Got this one that pulled up next is the Wizard. Use your skill to aid others. That's another big one, and I think that ties directly into a career as well as health. I think that goes hand in hand for some reason. And then the last card that I pulled for you is Serendipity. Bright new prospects are on the horizon. And I think, again, going back to career, it's saying good things are coming. It doesn't feel like it right now, but I feel like a really great positive situation is going to pop out of what's already happening right now. I hope that resonates with you. So let me know in the comments if it does, or if I'm crazy, you can tell me I'm crazy too. That's fine. Let's see here. Jean says, definitely going through a situation right now. Thank you so much, Chris. You got it, Jean. No problem at all. Always glad to help. Let's see here. I've got Amanda Conquering Bear. Amazing Amanda Conquering Bear says, hi, Moonie. Can I get a card, please? And thank you. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, let's go with Fortune. Let's go with a Fortune card. Without Dee here, I feel so limited. She's got all the good cards. She's got all the awesome cards, the butterfly cards and the angel cards and everything. She tells me you can use them. I say, that's okay. I think we can get the message from here. All right. So pulling in, okay. All right. So Amanda, the card that I pulled was Winds of Change. Your surroundings will go transition or transformation. So yeah, I think we've talked about this a little bit in the readings that we've given you recently. You're definitely not in a concrete situation. Things are very fluid. They're moving. One thing I will tell you right now is no matter which direction, you can't go wrong, because I see positivity surrounding you. There is going to be a change coming up for you. It's an inevitable change, which at first is not going to necessarily feel like the greatest thing, but I will tell you it's going to turn into something great down the road. So I don't know why. It might be your mom telling me that you need to take that leap. You need to take a chance and really go for it. So I hope that helps. Let's see here. I'm going to grab one from the beautiful Judy Regini. She says, I would love a card pull if you have time. Hugs, everyone. That's Judy. She's awesome. She always sends out hugs. She calls us beautiful people. I love that. The beautiful Judy Regini. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and pull a fortune card and see what we get. Wow, thanks guys for sharing. The numbers really shot up. Thank you so much. I think Dee is sharing as well, so that's probably has something to do with it too. All right, Judy Regini. We need a card. Let's see what it has to say. Ooh, I never pulled this one either. Fire is the card that came through. Reckless actions lead to conflict. Reckless actions lead to conflict. Now, I'm not getting a terrible message from that. What I get from that one is planning is needed. And you do plan. But I'm getting something with an opportunity coming. It's going to seem like a good opportunity, but I really want you to examine it, read the fine print. I think it has something to do with travel. I feel you traveling. I don't know if it's property, but there's something about it. If it seems too good to be true, it is. You already know that. And that's kind of what I'm getting with this. I don't know if it's already presented itself or if it's on its way, but really take a step back before you sign any contracts or before you make a commitment to do anything. Please, please, please. All right, let's see here. A little feedback from Amanda. She says, thank you, Moonie. I've been seeing dimes at work and been seeing those numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2, 3, 4 for a while, so I know something is coming. It is. Big stuff is coming, Miss Conquering Bear. It's coming fast. And that's a good thing. All right, so Lisa Renee, about the reading that I give, she says, feeling confused. Your card made sense, but could have been two very different situations. Could you please give a little bit more clarity? All right, I will go ahead and pull one more card to see if we can get clarity for you, because now you're saying, yeah, that makes sense, but which one? Which thing? Oh, there it is. And it's on the floor. It went falling from me. So they're screaming at me. Screaming, saying, Chris, it's this one right here. Pay attention. Dee's going to be sneaking in and grabbing the card for me. I appreciate it. Do you see it? There it is. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Okay. Card that came popping up is the air card.
Those signs are important, I think.
Yeah. Seek a union of mind and spirit. Air. Mind and spirits. This is, to me, a very spiritual card. This is accepting situations. This is being able to connect. So use your head, but also use your spirit, use your heart in making a decision. And this is all about a decision. And I think that will give you a little bit more clarity with that one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab another here. And then Ruth says, hello, sending Dee healing love. Oh, thank you. Very, very sweet. And then I've got Ruth over here. She says, any messages from my dad or sister, please, and thank you. Yes. I can definitely pull an Archangel Michael card and see if we can get you an answer here. Let's see if we can get a message directly from them. All right, here we go. Have confidence. We pulled this card earlier actually as well. So this is from the other side, either your dad or sister or both of them together. They're saying have confidence, move forward fearlessly. This is a positive card. This is just saying everything's going to be okay. Stop doubting yourself. And I hear that scream, stop doubting yourself. And I think one of the two of them or both of them used to kind of give you pep talks and move you in the right direction. So hopefully that makes sense. You are very welcome, Lisa. I hope that resonated with you. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and grab one from Michelle Childers. A card pulled for me, please. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to go ahead and do a card for you. See what we get. See what I can find. All right, for Michelle, for McClitters. Let's see what we have here. All right, interesting. The card that popped up is the Harlequin. True feelings are masked. I definitely sense this situation relating directly to friendships that you have. There's something about people wanting to tell you things but feeling like they can't, a resistance. And I definitely feel like it's people you talk to a lot, people that you communicate with on a consistent basis. So just kind of keep your eyes open for that. Astrid Trotter, I just saw you over on the TikTok. It was so nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming back in and hanging out with me on Facebook too. Thanks so much.
You were on TikTok?
Yesterday I was.
Oh,
I was live
I
on
thought you
TikTok.
meant right now.
No,
Like,
no.
you've been busy while I've been sick.
No, that wasn't today. Doris says, please tell me a message from my mom and dad. Okay, I will pull a card from them through Archangel Michael, because those are always the most reliable messages that we get, and see if we can get something for you. And we'll be doing the ghost box here in about 3 minutes, guys. We'll be getting into the ghost box, just so you know. Okay, this is the message from them. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Okay, so they've been witnessing a situation. I see this as a repeated, I don't want to say a failure, but just a repeated thing that you're not getting through. You're just trying to push through on a consistent basis, but you're not seeing the other side. You're not getting the result that you want. And they're telling you, you got to do it. You just keep going. It's going to be okay. You're going to make this happen. All right. I got Raphael. Says, this week has been feeling a little bit off for me. Can I get a reading, please, and thank you. Again, guys, yeah, I will get you a reading. Just want to say again, the energies right now are insane, guys. We're just, we're moving into the new earth, the new world, and anybody who's a light worker or least bit sensitive is just going through some serious chaos. And there's nothing peaceful about ascension. There's nothing peaceful about a spiritual ascension. It's pretty messy, and it can make you feel like you're just completely out of sorts. So I do understand. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you. Ooh, the Hand of Fate. I love it. Forces beyond your control intervene. Now, that can seem a little menacing if you kind of just look at it on the face, but this is actually a great thing. That just means that you have guides on the other side, family on the other side, angels on the other side that are literally stepping in. Fate is stepping in, and it's guiding you. It's putting you in the right places, the right situations. So sometimes, again, it can feel very uncomfortable, but if you're being put in a good spot, let it happen. And one thing that I would encourage you to do immediately is to stop questioning what's going on. Just let it happen. Let it take place, because the more questions that you ask, the less time you're spending enjoying that new light, that new energy. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let me see. Just grabbing here. Oh, lost one. Okay, I'm gonna grab one from Sweet Angeline. She says, "Have any messages from my family on the other side for my birthday tomorrow? Card, please." Yes, ma'am. Let's go ahead and do one of your personal favorites. I know, Archangel Michael. Let's go ahead and pull that up and see what we can find. And we're going to get into the ghost box here momentarily, guys. Momentarily, we're going to start jumping in and getting that going. All right. Message for Angeline. You get this one, eternal love, right? So love never dies, you know that. I feel they have been with you at every single step of your journey that you've been going through with your health. I think that you've actually attracted in new energies that you're not even aware of at this point. And they are here to help. You also, and I was going to tell you this on the side as well, I think that you picked up a new guide. I think that you picked up a new energy that is really going to help even boost your intuition even more. With that being said, I really want you to ground yourself, and I want you to listen to the messages that come through. I'd love for you to write things down as they come in, because that's where you're going to start making sense of the whole story. Okay, but it's going to have to do with taking it in, interpreting it, and then writing it back down. So I hope that helps. Okay, guys, I really want to jump into the ghost box if you all are ready to go. And I don't know how many people are familiar with the ghost box that we have with us tonight. I know we have some of our veterans here, but for those of you that might be new, I'm going to be using this guy right here. This is the Andres Echo box, and we are going to go ahead and try to pull through some of your loved ones on the other side. The best way to do this, I need to get your full name, okay? I need to get the person that you're trying to reach, their full name, because we're literally dealing with trillions of energies that are out there right now. And if you want to give a relationship, that's fine. And then a very specific question for them or a specific message for them. So the more random you are, probably the more random answer that you're going to get. If you have something very specific, it's usually easier to direct that energy and hopefully hear their voice come through. That's the important thing with this. I have the microphone down here right now, so I'm going to have the box down here as well. And I'm going to be trying to read the questions off right by the box. So hopefully we'll be able to kind of make this very easy to go. So let's see if you guys want to go ahead and start throwing your questions in right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn on and get things prepped, and we will go for this and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Technicians assist. Hi. We're going to go ahead and do a session. We have several people that want to connect with their loved ones on your side. They're all over the world, so if you could help us really focus, we would appreciate that. Thank you. And technician, what's your name? Thank you for coming through, Tom. I appreciate it. I'm just going to go ahead and grab these randomly as we go and see what I can find here. Okay, so the first person that I have is Astrid Trotter. Okay. She wants to reach out to Matt or her grandparents, Matt Larson, Carlos Reyes. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're home. Is everything okay with you? And she misses and loves you. Is everything okay with you? Yeah? Yep. They're talking about being home. Nothing stays the same. We love you. That's what they said. Nothing stays the same. We love you. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and grab this next one. I've got Kate in Toronto. Okay. Trying to get in touch with Susie McDonald. Any messages for Kate or Peter? Hi. I miss you. She says she misses you. Thinks about you every day. The young. Oh, Peter. Really inspiring energy, moving. Okay. Thank you for coming through. We're going to keep on moving through here. Yeah, she has something important to tell you. All right, let's see. We've got Elizabeth Garnett Smith. Anything from Michael Smith? Do you miss me? I just heard that. Do you miss me? Missing you. Something about the playlist. I heard the playlist. See it going. Walk away from that. Very directed message. Love you. Love you. Hope you're happy. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. Hope, again, about being happy. It's come through several times. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next. I've got Leslie Hilliard. Do it. Any messages for her from her mom, Janice Hilliard? Janice, are you there? Yes, right there. How are you? This is really nice. She likes it. Is there anything you need to tell her? Anything you want to mention to her? Tell her, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. Over. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. Hello? Huh. I'm with you. You need to stop looking up. Thank you for coming through. All right, I've got Kathy King. Okay, I'm trying to get a hold of Charles King or Lori King. Charles or Lori? Both of them are here, ringing a bell. Here. Are Kimmy and Jen there by chance? You got lots of them around. She says she misses you all and she loves each and every one of you so much. I love her. Thank you for coming through. Of course, yeah. Mwah. Kisses. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to grab Renee Jerome. Trying to get a hold of Thomas Jerome. I love you. She says she misses you and she wishes you were there, but without the cancer. Yeah. You don't have to tell him twice. He understands. It's not bad. Where he is, it's not bad. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm going to grab another one. I've got Ruth Plaid. Okay, she wants to reach out to Michelle Russell, her sister. She's with two others, just so you know. Wants to know if the money is coming soon. She's been waiting 6 months. Yeah. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see it all. She misses you. They miss you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go ahead and do one more here. Okay, I've got Jade Beard. Jade Beard. Okay. Wants to try to get in touch with Barb McGuire. Yeah. Any messages for her? Go. Any messages for Jade? I can hear you. Go ahead. All I heard was everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Thank you. I'll grab one more here. I've got Chula Don't Trip, so we got Danielle. Okay, two more. Danielle, trying to get in touch with her grandma, Camille. Right there. Any messages for her? It's me. She said it's me. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's the message. I get it too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna have to do 2 more. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll hurry. I apologize, guys. I'll hurry. Sorry. They're getting frustrated with me. Hold on. I apologize. There's a couple more here who want to jump in here. Okay, I have Denise Garcia. She's trying to get a hold of her father, Oscar. Oscar, are you there? I hear you. What do you feel about what's happening in the world right now? What do you... Yeah, already told you. Listen. Knew about this before. Is she doing the right thing by standing her ground? You know what to do. You know what to do. You won't be defeated. You won't be defeated. Thank you. And I'm going to grab one more here for Crystal Rosamino. I think your dad's already there. How are you doing? I'm right behind you. He said, I'm right behind you. You made the transition okay? I did, yeah. Thank you so much. Your daughter misses you. Thank you. Thank you to Lord Archangel Michael, Ascended Masters, Hecate, all things positive in the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, the technicians. Goodbye. I'm sorry?
You forgot Susan Lamb, Tara Lamb from Sue Lamb. She said earlier, I guess you suggested.
Oh yeah, I wish I could get to everybody. We got inundated. Sorry, I'm talking to D off camera, guys. Yeah, I got inundated here with readings, and once I get going, it usually gets pretty crazy. But I'm glad I could do those connections for you guys. If you want to do a private reading, whether it's cards with D or cards with me or ghost box reading or whatever the case might be, let me know. Just go ahead and send me a direct message. If you have me on Messenger, just hit me up there. If not, send a direct message to Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry, and I would be happy to get you scheduled for a reading. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you all hanging out with me and bearing with me tonight. And remember, Dee will be back next week, so things should run a little bit more smoothly on here. But I really do appreciate it. But we have trolls in here tonight, don't we? Just blocking the trolls.
I squashed some of them.
Yeah. But they jump in anytime they get a chance. Yeah, I got them.
Oh, good.
But again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Remember, we'll be back normal time next week, God willing. We'll be back normal time next week. Back on Wednesday at 7:30, 8:30 Eastern. You can look for the show then. And remember to tune in Friday night and Saturday night tomorrow and Saturday for our Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry pop-up sale. It's called the Moonie Dee Crystal Power Hour. If you like the page and you turn on notifications, you'll see it pop up. Just come hang out with us. You'll have a good time. And I promise it will be fun. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. I am so glad that we could do this tonight, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For Dee, I will use her line that she always uses, smile, and remember to make somebody else smile too. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.